rooms. Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many Gs he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing a stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Aruja's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Aruja lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? 'Cause someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Arusian princess rallying her people on the Arusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Aruja, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, a reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot who will head up this strategy is you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck. Careful of ice formation in the clouds. Entering clouds. Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused. Trigger, you got two directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you. Making good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know, you got a bunch of people pulling for you. And I'm one of them. You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home. Harling is still the president in my eyes. He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero. I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger. Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there.
Situation normal. Nothing sighted.
Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear. Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started. Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone.
Missile. Missile.
Target destruction confirmed.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Break! Missile incoming!
Missile. Missile.
The enemy has a lock on you, H2. H2, target destroyed. Half of the SAM sites are down.
Missile. Missile.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here.
Missile.
Golem Squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
Gargoyle Squadron, stay focused. You all know your job.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond. H2, target down. Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before then. Half of the anti-air guns down. Target down. Nicely done.
This is Sea Goblin. We arrived. Do we have a clear LZ?
Mission still in progress. Stand by. H2, rescue team can't land until anti-air weapons are down. Destroy them. Missile launched. Target destroyed. All SAM sites down. There are still AA guns. Destroy them and secure the LZ. Guns destroyed. The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, you are cleared to land.
Roger. On in point sight. We're almost there.
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Team up. Enemy going up to the other two VIPs.
Rescue craft tag on. Initiate.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Golem and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
Sea Goblin, heading over to the ex-president's location now. Run for the container!
Nickel. Caution. Pull up.
Target destroyed.
Caution. Pull up.
Yeah, Mage 2 destroyed the target.
Caution. Pull up.
UAV down. The enemy has a lock on you, H2.
Nickel.
We'll pass that from exhaust before the enemy wears out.
Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper!
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them.
Nickel.
Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position!
Nickel.
We're cut off! Taking fire! We're pinned down! Shoot back! Express identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Harling, stay right there! Jacob's been hit! Incoming rocket!
Missile.
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive?
They got the chopper and Sierra too! That was thermobaric!
Caution. Pull up. Pull up.
Rocket!
Damn.
Missile.
UAVs moving away from the harbor toward the space elevator. Shoot them down.
Going to, hang in there.
Pull up. Caution.
Phase 2 is down.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Golem and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
This is Sea Goblin, heading over to the ex-president's location now. Run for the container!
Missile.
UAV down.
Caution. Pull up.
Fox 2. Locked.
Caution.
Yeah, Mage 2 destroyed the target.
Pull up. Caution.
Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper!
Caution.
We'll pass that from exhaustion before the enemy wears out.
Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position!
Missile.
We're cut off!
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them.
Vehicle destroyed! Taking fire! We're pinned down! Shoot back!
Missile, strike!
Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up.
Express identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Harling, stay right there!
Missile.
Jacob's been hit! Incoming rocket!
Missile. Missile.
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive?
Stress in. We're fighting against machines.
They got the chopper and Sierra too! That was thermobaric! Rocket!
about half. Mop up the rest.
We found a Norwegian transport craft. Its engines are on.
I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel. Can you fly?
Better than Mr. Hurley.
It'll do. All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link.
Mother Goose 1? That's the best you can come up with?
3 remaining.
Go 2, hang in there.
1 remaining.
Enemy's locked.
Missile. 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 Missile.
UAVs moving away from the harbor toward the space elevator. Shoot them down.
Oh yeah, all right.
All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off.
Pull up.
Mother Goose 1, take off.
All right. Mother Goose 1 taking off. Mr. Hurley
Let's wait till we're home safe.
Caution. Caution. Pull up.
Mage Squadron,
Caution.
Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Skykeeper, bogeys on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element. Wilco, forming up.
Acquired lock on bandit. Firing!
Roger. Send the UAVs to the transport. Orders are to fire one.
Behind you.
Yes, sir. He's an old-timer. Has no clue how UAVs are used.
Caution.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. But this isn't exactly a fighter.
Understood. An Arsenal bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
Enemy UAV down. Great job, Trigger.
Locked on.
Cargo 1, where's the signal? Gargoyle Squadron, stand by for my order. What about the lighthouse? I need the harbor. We won't be able to get home. That ship isn't one of ours.
Caution.
Where's the signal? Gargoyle, change radio frequency.
Get Trigger. Can't let you have all the glory. Rivals 1 here. We're about to leave the airspace. Keep your fingers crossed.
Gargoyle, it's time. Gargoyle Squadron, babble, babble,
3
babble.
minutes remaining.
Gargoyle 3 to Babel.
Double Roger. Skykeeper, what the hell was that?
Gargoyle did their job.
Figured, but why weren't we informed?
The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual.
Gargoyle Squadron, report.
One hit was scored. The rest were intercepted by UAVs. The elevator's windbreak took a scratch. Nothing more.
Roger. Continue to maintain air superiority. I got him. Mother Goose 1 hit.
Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
Don't worry about me. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Hurley. providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course.
They're after me.
Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Losing control.
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond! Mr. Harling, please respond.
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take them down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining.
Okay. Mage 1 launching missile.
Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harlan, are you piloting that plane?
Arsenal Bird Liberty, passing waypoint 2.
The UAVs are continuing.
Make two.
Oh my god, Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was OG. A friendly missile hit him.
Verifying the situation. Stop speculating.
Friendly fire. I saw it.
Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. Erusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. It's a Trigger. Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye in the hatchway.
For your
It must have been a
information.
mistake.
Arsenal Bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately. Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand?
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating the former president. There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a
It
court
Ace
martial.
Combat 7.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here. My dad died flying for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this, talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
All right, guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His TAC name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope. You'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire. And as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Incoming!
Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay. I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Wonder how many we'll lose today. Better than solitary.
Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers. But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your altimeter and wait in front of the runway.
Control, would you kindly send me up first?
Spare 8, Champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders.
Go to hell.
All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies. Touche.
Trigger, your call sign is Spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air. Commencing deception and interception.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
Woohoo! My blood's boiling!
Toss the jump in solitary once he gets back. Spare 8, when you land, your ass is grass. Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked.
Damn.
You're good.
Let's make this more interesting.
Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil.
Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter.
Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you?
Yeah!
This is Bandog. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base.
Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one.
If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes.
Much appreciated.
One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me?
Righto.
23, this is Storm 1. Numbers we can handle. Proceed with us. Storm Squadron, get into formation.
I really couldn't give a shit.
Missile. 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 Missile.
There's a juicy target. Flex 2.
Look at that. Blowing up a bunch of paper planes.
The enemy seems to think our Air Force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? Means they're that convincing.
Shit! The enemy just hit the control tower!
Hey, what's with all the shaking?
There's smoke!
Send in the fire team. Do not let the enemy get closer.
Are you trying to kill me?
Shall I order them to shoot down all? Commander McKenzie? Damn it! Spare Squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
I'd be done by now after we think the odds. Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill trigger starts?
This is the first.
If count's going
I decide when you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your lying tune? I'll show you all how it's done.
Ahead! Fox 2. Breaking!
A radar lock. Shoot.
Gravity up on dawn. Hurry up and break! Behind you!
A monkey could do this work. Anyone up for some poker tonight?
Go 3, I will have a lock on me. Go 4, check this. This is Delta Squadron, passing waypoint 2 above ground level.
This'll hit your way.
I've yet to confirm the destruction of the targets. Continue on with the mission.
Sorry. Only because kills are self-reported.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty.
Head to the next target. Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Just stop watching your own asses and look up.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer.
Nickel. 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 Nickel.
Bingo! Direct hit.
I'm on attack. We cut off. We can't break away. We can't. Lost all of them. What the hell is out here?
Nickel.
Oh yeah, add this one to my score.
Nickel.
Enemy block me. Breaking up. All aircraft, act at your own discretion. I'm hit! I'm hit! Bandit on my tail.
Nickel. Nickel. Nickel.
What's your six? Shake him off! Damn it! I've got one on my back. Bye-bye. That's the shot down.
At least he's decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Nickel.
Multiple bandits inbound.
Nickel.
They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader.
I'm losing escorts. Hurry up. Finish the job and let's get out. No,
Trigger, don't get shot down now. We got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up.
He's sticking in my rear.
You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
Take that down. I'm surrounded.
Wow, look at Trigger go. Lucky shot.
Quit riding. Returning fire as expected. Box 2.
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing? Are you...
We'll go. Commander McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment.
Trigger again!
Escort, on fire! We're going down!
Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
Nickel. Nickel.
I'm behind the enemy.
There's another friendly. They're coming around with their guns.
Bet he killed Harling with his guns, too.
Nickel.
Attack missed. Priority. Call up escort.
Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, Tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades. 3 targets remaining.
I should have put it all on Trigger. This is a pretty nice ride. This service pretty good. Can't believe these things used to be scrapped. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's loyalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen. Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy. Get on the ass if you want to score.
Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack!
The enemy's gunning for me.
1 bandit left. Take him down now.
First come, first served.
All targets confirmed eliminated.
Hell yeah! Still alive, Harling's murderer? Then dinner's on me tonight.
Cut the chatter, Spare Squadron. Mission complete. RTB. Trigger's still with us. Must have the devil in his corner. Spare 7, what happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing?
Then you win. So what, you're not done?
Just checking.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. 3,000 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. Bank right. 1,500 meters. Lower your nose. You're too high. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. At least you're down. Careful with the aircraft next time.
I lost a lot of money for that trigger. Don't forget.
Spare 15, the runway's...
Did I say you could take down the enemy? Throw anyone who disobeys into solitary.
Mihai's granddaughters liked to keep to themselves mostly. They were well behaved and possessed a sort of quiet elegance. From time to time, I'd catch myself looking at them, wondering what they were talking about. I'm sure everyone on the base did the same. They were such enthralling creatures. Every night, a crowd would gather around Mihai. They were the men tasked with guarding him in the air. Their jackets all bore the same patch, a relic from a nation that was long gone. Decades ago, during the Age of Expansion, the Kingdom of Erusia absorbed many countries. Theirs was one of them. Mihai asked them,
"Yet what is a nation? Can we actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?"
People of my generation can no longer speak the language of our homeland. My grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion. He didn't get those scars from flying, though. Mihai was originally from Shalaji. His real name is Mihai Dumitru Margarita Corneliu Leopold Blanca Carol Aeon Ignatius Raphael Maria Nikitas A. Shalaji. When he was young, he was the heir to the Grand Duchy of Shalaji. Then, revolution broke out among his people. Mihai was betrayed by a close friend who pointed a gun at his face and pulled the trigger. The revolution was successful, but the new country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding Kingdom of Erusia. The Erusian royal family allowed Mihai's family to retain their title and noble standing in the new kingdom. But Mihai surprised them all by signing up for the draft like an ordinary Erusian citizen. He was then accepted into the Air Force Academy by order of the king. Mihai soon became an ace pilot. When the royal family was ousted and Erusia became a republic, he continued his service for the new regime. Test sites soon flourished. One day, a classmate of Mihai's granddaughter visited. I noticed the rose emblem. She laughed like a princess. And I found out later, she was indeed the daughter of Erusia's new ruler. She was the connection to the royal bloodline everyone was looking for, the one to restore the monarchy. This new princess was truly a godsend for the Erusian people. If Mihai's granddaughters were like the moon, she was like the sun, around which everything seemed to orbit. Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder the people of this war-torn country instantly felt at ease when they saw her speeches. They started singing. The pilots of the support plane smiled, even though they wished their nation were independent from hers. Angelic. I wonder how Mihai felt about all of this. It was my job to research his neurological data, after all. I wish I could figure him out. Whatever his feelings were about losing his homeland, he kept hidden, even from me.
Your mission is to atone for your crimes by attracting the enemy's attention. First, I want you to head from the base to the desert region of Roca Roja to the northwest. And then second, you will attack the large Erusian base there. We've been unable to verify that base's ability to deal with fighters. You will attack and provoke the enemy into revealing their AA strategy. Get them to fire at you as much as you can. That way, we can confirm where they're firing from. Then it's a case of sending in a regular force to clean them out. For this mission, we prepared a frontline base that can be used for ammo replenishment and aircraft repairs. However, this is not for you guys. Only the regular force has permission to use it. Even if you run out of ammo, don't forget that you're just decoys. You stay out there as targets for the enemy.
Aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front. Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up. It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as a tack, aren't you, Spare 8? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. Squadron, ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
Transport truck spotted. They're not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Leave them to me. It's a kind of specialist of mine.
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading.
What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7. You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets.
Finally have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here.
Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do? I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. The regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Bad Dog's finally come around. You're after me.
Vehicle down. Spare 15, target destroyed.
Lock on.
Move in! Missile in the air!
The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target.
You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger. Trigger, look sharp!
A bomber has taken off. That's for us. Take care of it.
Evaded attack. Trying again.
Targets are hard to spot in this terrain. It's like playing whack-a-mole in the dark.
That bomber's getting away. Chase it down like you mean it, morons.
Ice on my wings! Missile in the air! Heads up!
Missile hit.
Spare 2, launching missile.
Attacking. Bandit in my sight.
Target is still alive.
Locked on and good to go.
Target struck. He's still alive, though. Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again.
Missile.
Missile! Move! Move!
Enemy in gun range.
Trigger, rocking it hard.
Cut the crap. There's work to do. Locked.
Thanks for saving me the trouble.
I'm spiked, requesting assistance. Trigger, we have a lock.
Bandit acquired. Firing.
Missile.
evaded. Continuing attack.
Nickel.
Enemy missile detected. Evading.
Fox 3. The bomber has left the AO. Do not pursue. Keep the enemy shooting at you.
Missile fire. Evading.
Missile launched.
Nickel.
Now the base commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in. But it's just one after another. Like that was the plan all along or something.
Nickel.
Battle doctrines. Something happens, they tell you what to do next. Osea has one. It probably says where and when pawns like us will die. You mean they already know the next strategy? Hold up. Let's make a bet. Whoever guesses the next strategy wins. You can get in on this too, Bandog.
Maybe you guys need to cool your heads off in solitary.
Let me look into this doctrine thing.
Man, you're delusional.
A bribe is all you need to look into a terminal. It's amazing how many people write their password on a note by their desk. Gathering intel is all about getting access.
Spare 15, Fox 2. Spare 15 locked on.
Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns.
Evade. Spare 15, target destroyed. Spare 15, Fox 2. Locked on target.
We had some anti-surface weaponry.
Nickel. 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 Nickel.
Break, break.
Nickel.
The enemy can only hit us from a few positions. Set your sights on there.
Aircraft approaching at high speed, bearing 280. They're drones.
These must be the infamous drones.
Dogfight without pilots? What about when the...
Machines are not replacing humans.
Calm down. They're just obstacles in your way. Don't forget your original mission.
It's bad enough just dealing with the surface. Damn. Did the jailer know about the shitstorm he was sending us into?
People units are just pawns. That lion son of a bitch! Don't pretend like you deserve any better. Continue with the operation.
This is Spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail! I can't. I've got my hands full too.
High roller missile, shake it off.
God damn it, I'm hit! I'm still at the table! High roller missile, another one! I've got a bet on me getting out of this. Hey, someone's down. Who is it? It's High Roller. He's been taken out.
Don't piss your pants over one aircraft being down.
Our attack equals limited. This is Spare 11. Enemy base dead ahead. Damn it, we can't do this from the sky. We need ground troops.
Spare 11, just do your job.
Spare 15 dead another. That's 3. What happens to a bat when the banker's out?
Moron.
Another man down. There's no point. Retreat.
Follow your orders. Continue the operation. Deserters will be punished.
I'm hit! My aircraft!
This isn't even a fight. You want to lose all your pilots?
Shut up.
Try and stop me. I'll get behind Traeger. Stick with the best if you want to survive. If anyone wants to die, let him. Poor decision on your part. I've still got top score. Count? Man, you're useless. Everyone knows you inflate your numbers. If you fly straight, you'll get heads. Incoming missile! Breaking! Missile incoming! Break! Break! 7 down. That's more than an ace. The enemy's got a lock.
Engage or face punishment.
Keep yapping away, little guard dog.
You'll pay for this.
Looks like we're the only ones having fun out here. Trigger, the one with the highest score wins. Let's settle who's best once and for all.
Bandits in the tunnel! They're taking off from inside! The tunnel? You've gotta be kidding. They're still at it!
3 minutes remaining.
Missed. Locked on bandit.
Spare 15 locked on.
Only I can bring the field to lift my spirits. Don't mind if I do. Spare 15 is cleaning up. 10 crabs down.
Spare 15, missile away.
Set up AA weapons. Put them on a flat surface.
Spare 15, enemy's got a lock.
I'm taking fire, but I can still fight!
Let me just slide in there. Trigger is down.
Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up. It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare 8? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. Squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire.
Target
Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Leave them to me. Ruling the weak is a kind of specialty of mine. What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7. You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets.
The fire set up a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading. Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again. Taking fire.
Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do? knocking it hard.
Cut the crap. There's work to do.
I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. The regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Bad Dog's finally come around. I'll try the building, so support me. Take care of the anti-aircraft guns.
Bandit down.
Continuing attack. Hostile in the lock.
The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target.
You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger. Finally have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here.
Got it! What is this bullshit?
Fox 2.
Bear 9, lock on bandit.
Enemy in
We have some anti-surface weaponry. They got a lock. No way! I can dodge this!
Lock on bandit. Missile, stop that thing!
Target destroyed.
Ejecting. Need rescue.
AA gun down.
The enemy's got a lock!
Spare 15 locked on. Hostiles in your area are nearly wiped out. Get moving to a more crowded area. Try to catch some more lead.
I'm going after the plane instead.
You're giving me another shot? Must be my lucky day.
The enemy base is divided into 3 sections. You did nothing more than destroy just one of them. Why are you acting like some big shot, Count?
Haha, Trigger's the one who did most of the work.
Why are you so proud of that, full band?
This one's mine.
Spare 15, Fox 3.
The enemy can only hit us from a few positions. Take your sights on there.
The enemy's after you, Trigger!
Spare 15, missile away.
They got a lock! No way!
Spare 15 locked.
Let's bet how much damage we can do with just machine guns. Locked on bandit. Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns.
Targeting gun range. Fire.
I know the base commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in, but it's just one after another. Like that was the plan all along or something. Battle doctrines. When something happens, they tell you what to do next. Lucia has one. It probably says where and when bombs like us will die. Trigger just crashed!
ARCRAFT. Spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything. Sharp as a tack, aren't you, Spare Aid? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target. Transport truck spotted. They're not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Bullying the weak is a kind of specialty of mine.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
Being attacked. Enemy aircraft. A whole squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7. You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets.
Missile.
The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target.
You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger.
Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do?
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading. Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again.
Trigger. Rocking it hard. Cut the crap. There's work to do.
I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. Irregulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Bad Dog's finally come around.
All bombers destroyed before takeoff. Who did that?
Scratch one hostile.
That was fast. Keep up the good work.
Rhino. I'll try the building, so support me. Take care of the anti-aircraft guns. Finally have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Enemy has a lock.
Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns.
I'm gonna die by kissing the ground like an idiot.
Yeah, target destroyed.
Target is annihilated.
Missile away. AA gun down.
We don't have enough AA weapons. Spare 15. Enemy has a lock on you.
In gun range. Hostile behind. They have a lock.
Enemy has a lock.
Target hit. Locked on target. Fox 2. AA gun down.
Kill on target confirmed.
Enemy has a lock.
Missile!
Don't worry about crashing. Worry about your sins.
Freelancing as a priest now, as well as a jailer? damage we can do with just machine guns.
Missile.
Now the base commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in. But it's just one after another. Like that was the plan all along or something.
Battle doctrines. Something happens, they tell you what to do next. Osea has one. It probably says where and when pawns like us will die.
You mean they already know the next strategy? Hold up. Let's make a bet. Whoever guesses the next strategy wins. You can get in on this too, Bandog.
Maybe you guys need to cool your heads off in solitary.
Let me look into this doctrine thing.
Man, you delusion.
Missile.
Bribe is all you need to look into a terminal. It's amazing how many people write their password on a note by their desk. Gathering intel is all about getting access.
This is Spare 11. Enemy base dead ahead. Damn it, we can't do this from the sky. We need ground troops.
Spare 11, just do your job.
Just give us a bomb big enough to blow the area.
Trigger destroyed the enemy facility while everyone else was sleeping.
The murderer's done it again. Gonna have to rethink the odds.
Take out anti-air weapons that get in the way.
Caution.
Fox 2. Confirm kill on AA gun.
Pull up. Caution.
Enemy has a lock on you. Trigger crashed. Truly an idiot.
No, we're in a tunnel. It's crazy.
Enemy reinforcements. Check your radars.
The anti-air guns are hit hard. Our air defense capabilities are compromised. Just grab whatever you can and return fire.
Locked.
If only I can bring a radio to lift my spirits.
Aircraft approaching at high speed. Bearing 280. They're drones.
These must be the infamous drones.
They can dogfight without pilots? Heard about them on the news.
Machines are not replacing humans.
Calm down. They're just obstacles in your way. Don't forget your original mission.
It's bad enough just dealing with the surface. Damn.
Caution. Pull up. Missile.
Did the jailer know about the shitstorm he was sending us into?
Penal units are just pawns.
That liar son of a bitch.
Don't pretend like you deserve any better. Continue with the operation. Locked on target. Nice kill.
Too low and you'll get fired from the ground.
This is Spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail! I can't. I've got my hands full too.
High roller missile, shake it off.
God damn it, I'm hit! I'm still at the table!
High roller missile. Another one.
I've got a bet on me getting out of this.
Missile.
Hey, someone's down. Who is it?
It's High roller. He's been taken out.
Don't push your pants over one aircraft being down.
Missile.
You've done a fair amount of work to their ground units, but I see some of you still have ammo. Continue with the attack. Keep yourself nice and exposed till I say otherwise.
What happens to a bet when the banker's out?
Moron.
Another man down. There's no point. Retreat.
Follow your orders. Continue the operation. Deserters will be punished.
I'm hit. My aircraft.
This isn't even a fight. You want to lose all your pilots?
Shut up.
Try and stop me.
This is how it works.
I'm getting behind trigger. Stick with the best if you want to survive.
If anyone wants to die, let him.
Poor decision on your part. I've still got top score.
Count? Man, you're useless. Everyone knows you inflate your numbers.
Spare 15 locked. speech or face punishment.
Missile incoming! Get away, little guard dog!
You'll pay for this.
Missile. Missile.
Looks like we're the only ones having fun out here. Trigger, the one with the highest score wins. Let's settle who's best once and for all.
Main excited. Get the marker looking for you.
Missile.
Guide!
Missile.
Got one on my tail.
Enemy at plus one. Breaking.
Trigger, hostile behind you.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile.
Spare 15, Fox 3.
Nice job, Trigger. That's 5. I've shut down 6.
Bullshit. You're still on 2.
Hey, are you sure your radar's working right?
Missile. 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 Ammunition zero. Missile.
Tabloid, missile coming at you.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Attack missed.
Missile.
Missile incoming. Right.
3 minutes remaining.
Missile. Missile.
Picking up.
Come on, hit those damn fighters.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Hostile has a lock.
Missile. 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 Ammunition zero.
Hostile has a lock.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Locked on target.
Ammunition zero.
On your 6.
7 down. That's more than an ace. I can't get close enough to try.
Missile.
Spare 15.
Straight into the tunnel. They're taking off from inside.
Missile flight.
Tunnel? You gotta be kidding. You're lying.
Missile. Missile zero. Missile. Missile.
2 minutes remaining.
Missile. Missile.
Main excited.
Missile.
Enemy missile detected. Evade.
Missile.
I'm spiked. I'll shake him.
Ammunition
Missile.
zero. Ammunition zero.
Fox 2. The enemy has escaped.
Caution. Pull up.
Spare 15. Enemy's got a lock.
Missile. Missile. Caution. Ammunition zero.
I'm finally finding my tail.
Caution. Pull up. Zero.
Trigger eliminated target.
Missile.
Missile incoming. Evade.
Missile. Zero. Missile. Missile.
You'll get acquired.
Ammunition
I'm
zero.
spiked. I'll shake him.
Attack missed.
Missile.
1 minute remaining.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Locked.
Missile.
This base can be attacked from the air.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile.
Not.
Missile. Missile.
Missile evading.
30 seconds remaining.
Missile. 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 Ammunition zero.
Still at it.
Missile. Ammunition zero. Ammunition zero. Missile. 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 Missile.
Okay. You've hit the enemy base enough. Operation is complete. Head back. The bastards who flew off are going to wish they were never born. You guys get a pass.
Damn right. I wouldn't be surprised if we're thrown in solitary too.
Caution. Pull up.
Hey, who wants to bet who goes into solitary?
Pull up.
That's what that gambling nutjob would say if he was still here.
Where's your sense of humor, guys? Your buddy's making a joke. Laugh already.
Caution.
You lost planes, but the mission succeeded. However, some of you crossed the return line for supplies and for repairs. This will result in solitary. Take them.
Will include microphone audio and broadcast and share party audio. Hey guys, this is Royal Games MC. I'm just here to tell you that this is going to be the end of the stream. I have some people that probably want to say something.
Subscribe to Deathlight Gaming.
No, god dang it.
Sell out.
Hey.
Yes, subscribe to Deathlight Gaming. Take care, everyone.
You're the guy that made the stream.
Yep. Hope y'all have a very good day. Nope. Nope.